Growing up, Crayola was always the brand that my mom bought for me and my siblings. I was never a good artist. Actually, I almost failed art class in elementary school, but the one thing I enjoyed drawing was butterflies and rainbows. This is a box of Crayola crayons. This is a box of generic crayons. I'm going to compare the three most important features of crayons. 1, durability. 2, ease of use. 3, enjoyment. I'm sure parents would love to hear how durable generic crayons are. They don't crack and break like most crayons. Some crayons are waxy and you have to press down really hard. It actually makes your hand really tired. But with generic crayons, you can tell that it's easy to use and the line is very solid. Some crayons are dull and not the color you think they'd be. But with generic brand, you will not be disappointed. To prove how durable they are, let's draw a star and I'm gonna fill it in. That way we can show the difference between how a generic crayon looks and a Crayola crayon. See? Now let's see if we can draw something a little bit more difficult. How about a rainbow? As you can see, the rainbow is literally filled out almost perfectly from the generic side. And it's not me, it's literally just the crayon. Let's accidentally spill some water on it. When I was a kid and I spilled stuff on my drawings, it became mushy. And especially with Crayola crayons, it was mushy and dull and just not very good. Mom couldn't keep my picture anymore. So let's try spilling some water on it. Wow, look at that. The only thing that changed was the texture of the paper. My drawing still looks the same. If that doesn't prove how durable generic crayons are compared to Crayola, then I don't know what will. Next, let's focus on the easiness of the use of these crayons. So let's see how much easier it is to draw with a generic brand than it is to draw with a Crayola brand. Now with Crayola crayons, you kind of have to press very hard, and when you do that, it leaves a residue and kind of a waxy feeling on your fingers. Sometimes even the color runs off onto your skin. But with generic crayons, I can write and draw without pressing very hard. And let's draw a circle to show that. And look at my hands after. No marks on my generic. See? Nothing. Crayola, you can see a little bit of something on my index finger. Wow, look at that difference. It's so easy to identify that generic is so much solid than Crayola. Now I'm gonna draw a square and I'm gonna fill it in just to show how solid these color differences are. Can you see the solid difference between generic and Crayola? Crayola is a lot more lighter and the generic is, you can definitely see the difference how solid this is. The only thing I wish was different about these crayons is the price. When I was a kid, I remember it being around $1.50, maybe even $2, and even then it was kind of hard for my mom to say yes to a box of crayons. But now it's like $2.50 to $3 just for a box of Crayola crayons, and even the generic crayons are a little bit more expensive as well.